Hey there, hope you're doing well. In today's video, I want to show you how I'm going to restore the trim on this 2012 Chevy Tahoe PPV. This is the back tailgate section on the bumper, and you can see just how faded and dull and nasty this looks. And this vehicle has a lot of trim, so I'm going to start with this piece, and I'm going to use Cerakote Trim Coat Restore to bring this back. So I just want to show you what it looks like before I start anything, and the steps are going to be pretty simple, pretty easy. It's just going to be clean it very thoroughly using an all-purpose cleaner, and also go behind that with an IPA alcohol mix to remove any oils or residue. And after that, let it dry and then do the application of the trim coat. And I've done this video before. I'll leave a link. I did that on a Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Did it on the side view mirrors. But I'll do the same process on this and show you how easy it is and how nice it looks after. So the first thing I'm going to do before I start cleaning this is open up the trunk to give myself some space. And forgive the mess back here. A lot of detailing supplies and stuff like that. But anyway, so now I've got a lot of room to clean this. What I'm going to do is take an all-purpose cleaner and a nice little microfiber towel and go to work on this. So let's get that going. I'm going to spray all-purpose cleaner into the towel. Just go to scrubbing here. Look at all that junk coming off. So I'm going to flip to a different side. Probably spray some into the trim there. I'm going to make sure you're getting down into this little groove down in here. I think what I'm going to do is hit this, well, I didn't get this upper section here. I was trying to kind of keep from hitting the paint, but I'm not too worried about it. It's so dirty. I'm going to have to hit this anyway. So I'm going to just take this towel, take the edge here. Just got to put it just on that piece of plastic. Just go back and forth there. Try not to hit the paint. This thing's going to be black when I turn it over. Yes, grimy. And then get these corners here. So I'll do the same thing. Just kind of spray a little corner here and get this. Get over here. So now I'm going to take a little brush and get to work scrubbing this. Alright. Follow the brush with the towel. So here we go again. Find another clean side. Just keep going. It's critical that you do a good job with this first step of cleaning this. You just want to make sure you remove everything you can, and that's going to help the Cerakote Trim Coat bond to this surface and look a lot more uniform, look a lot nicer. Alright, so I've done the cleaning step, and you can tell that there's a pretty major difference between how dirty it was and how it looks now. I actually cleaned the painted surface here behind the plastic trim because I'm going to put some tape down, and I didn't want to be taping over the top of a lot of layers of dirt. Now I'm going to do the isopropyl alcohol cleaning using an Adams utility microfiber, and I've got some 50-50 water and alcohol mix down here in my coffee cup, my little Dunkin' Donuts. Shout out to Dunkin'. What I'm going to do is just kind of dip this down in here, give me some water and alcohol. Again, it's 50-50, and kind of wring that out a little bit. And now just go to rubbing the surface here. Similar to the previous cleaning step, you just want to make sure you get into all the grooves. Just go back and forth, cover the whole area. Get up here at the top here. really see a whole lot. There's a little bit coming off on here. So let me dip this in a little bit more here. Kind of get it all. I'm gonna wring it out some. Get a bunch of that on the towel there. What this is doing is it's removing any additional oils or anything left over. And it's a crucial step here because you want to make sure the surface is bare so that it will allow the Cerakote Trim Restore to bond properly. Make sure you get these corners here. You know, this is all about getting down into all the little tight areas, and probably go over everything multiple times. You don't want to just go over it once. I go over it 2-3 times at least. One other thing is this has a little lip here, so I'm going to go down here and get that part too. So I don't really see a lot coming up on this, which is good. It means I did a pretty good job cleaning this to begin with. But you always want to check your towel, and if you see a lot of stuff coming up on it, you may want to go back over that first step again, because technically you really shouldn't see much here. Maybe just a little bit of foaming up, and that's about all you want to see, you know. So I lost the instructions that were in the box, but it basically gives you the cleaning steps, and now it's the application process. It says wipe on with using the provided gloves, which I've got my own gloves here. And by the way, I'll leave links to everything in the description, so you guys don't have to worry about it. But kit comes with gloves, but I've got my own. So anyway, you want to have gloves on when you're doing this. Very important. You want to do this in a cool area with good ventilation. You don't want to do this in, you know, somewhere where you're inhaling a lot of this. But basically you apply it evenly across the surface in overlapping motions, and you rotate the towel as necessary, and then as it starts to dry, you move to a new towelette. So I think one of these is probably going to do this whole section, but we'll see. So and it's just one application. You don't go multiple layers, you just do one layer. So let's go with this and see how we make out. Yeah, this stuff's strong, man. You can smell it as soon as you crack the seal here. It is strong, man. Oh, just want to keep it like this. And so I'm just going to start on this edge, come down. Kind of want to go over this with long strokes here. Short little motions are going to make it high spot, so you definitely don't want to do a lot of short motions here. So all right, I've done kind of half of it. Flip to a new side here. Kind of running out of light. I wish I had more. But, you know, just smooth this stuff out, man. When you're applying it, just go over it multiple times. Long motions. Do not want to do short little movements, because that's gonna, like I said, it's gonna cause high spots. I'm just going over this thoroughly here. So I'm going to flip to the inside of this towel and keep going. Make sure I get these textured pieces. Make sure I get that corner across the top. This corner, the back, and then last I'm going to go down here to this little lip flip it over. Flip it one more time to the inside here. Man, this stuff's strong. Whew. Very strong, very strong. Do not breathe this stuff in if you can avoid it. Make sure you get this down into these cracks. You know, this little crevice down here. So I think that's about it. It looks pretty even. And it looks really nice. But I didn't miss a spot right there. Actually, I might have. So, yeah, actually, let's see. I think I missed a spot right over here. Like right there. I think I see a spot I missed. And maybe right there. I think I just missed just that little part right there. Ugh, it stinks. Yeah, I think that's got it.